your message?
Hi. Have you seen Brenda today?
I am not the Brenda Barrett special correspondent. Don't come to me for regular reports.
I just want to tell you that I really appreciate how you take care of her. It's really a good thing.
And?
A couple of days ago, you came, you told me yourself, you said that Brenda loved me, right? And, you know, in less than 24 hours, she's done a complete 180 turn. She doesn't want to see me. She seems really scared.
Well, she has reason to be. She's afraid of the Balkan.
It's more than that. She's afraid in her heart. She's vulnerable. She's fragile. Something's going on. And I'm just wondering if you have any idea what that is.
Don't you have enough on your plate without running down cold cases?
Lisa changed the drug protocol on Mrs. Lauer, and I did not approve that. It could adversely affect the patient's IH. I demand that it be changed immediately, and I also want to file a complaint against Lisa for putting my patients at risk.
You know, it's always a good idea to check your email before rounds. If you had, you'd know that I've transferred Mrs. Lauer to Dr. Tredal for pre-op care. He switched her meds to prep her for surgery, which we all agree she's going to need.
But it didn't say that in the file.
Yeah, actually, it did. Right here. See? These days, we're putting changes on the first page of the chart instead of the second page. There was a memo about that. In any case, Lisa had nothing to do with the change in meds.
Okay, you know, I understand that we are all under a lot of stress. And Mrs. Lauer is such a sweetie that it's so easy to get emotional.
Shut up! You're such a miserable liar.
Hey, let's take a walk, huh?
How could you let her stand there and play that she's so innocent?
I'm gonna just take a little walk. Try and calm down a little bit.
Don't patronize me.
So this is the...
I'm just working on something for Lucky here.
That's it? That's all you're saying? What about the Zakara car bomb investigation?
You know, I'm working on that too.
That's not what it looks like. You want to know what it looks like?
Here we go.
It looks like you're doing anything you can to avoid from building a case against your old man, just like Mayor Floyd said you would.
I appreciate you letting me know that the mayor's got it for me.
No, he's hanging around the Metro Court like some sort of secret agent. Look, I know he would love to nail you for being in Corinto's pocket. Don't give him that opportunity.
Okay, I won't.
I have known you for a long time, and I know what being a cop means to you. All right, don't throw it all away for Corinto's, a guy who should have been locked up a long time ago.
This has gotten a little more complicated now.
No, what's so complicated? Everybody knows Sonny planted a bomb, and everybody knows he shot you in the chest. Okay, and you're covered from then, and it looks like you're covered from now for the same reason, because he's your father.
Okay, look, there's not as much evidence for this Zakara car bombing as everybody thinks, okay?
Listen, pal, okay? The higher-ups are looking to make an example out of somebody. Don't be that guy, okay? Don't throw away your career for Sonny Corintos.
Your presence upsets Brenda. You want to help her, you'll leave her alone.
I just went over to Jason's to check on her.
After she asked you to stay away?
I was worried about her.
No. You were pressuring her to change your mind.
No, that's not what happened.
No? Proximity equals opportunity. Isn't that the way you operate when it comes to Brenda?
There's something else going on with Brenda.
When you're around, Brenda's emotional growth goes right out the window. She reverts back to the girl she was when you met. She gives up all her power to you. But that doesn't work for Brenda anymore. So that creates a conflict.
She wasn't like that in Rome.
How do you know what she was like in Rome? You saw her?
Of course I did. And we talked and we got clear on a few things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And did you get clear on the fact that she needs distance from you to maintain her emotional stability? You don't bring out the best in Brenda. I see that more and more every day.
I just want to help her.
Brenda is afraid of who she is when she's with you. She's terrified that if she gets close to you again, she'll lose herself.
Like I said before, there's something else going on with Brenda. I can see it in her eyes. Something's tearing her apart.
You've known more than...
You're trespassing.
Well, I work here.
When it's convenient.
I'm family.
They were just doing me a favor, really, because I really missed the old tub, and Ethan said hang out a bit, and then Maya came by and said hello.
You're plotting against me.
We're trying to figure out how to get back your $10 million.
With interest?
Of course, with interest, every tiny little cent.
Would you throw him overboard, please?
Oh, no, but he's the dear old dad.
All right, to tell you the truth, we're scheming. We're scheming, trying to get me back into your arms because I can't live without you. And I know that you missed me, darling.
Oh, don't darling me. Could you all just get out now?
See how she is without you?
This has nothing to do with Luke. I am like this all the time.
Oh, really? Well, you scream at Cook every morning. Alice is so stressed out that she body slammed the gardener last week. Monica works all the time. Edward plays stocks all day. They hardly even fight.
Maya, anytime you find the accommodations unacceptable, feel free to move out.
Okay, you don't have to be like this, Tracy. Why don't you just admit how much you miss Luke?
Because I don't.
Then why were you crying in the den last night when you thought no one was around?
Trace, you missed me that much?
So the plan is to convert for...
Inside herself.
And you're the only one who can help her with that? Is that what you think?
I love her.
Brenda wants you to stay away from her. You need to respect that. Let her work it out on her own.
What happened to wanting to try it with me again?
She came to her senses.
You know, maybe it's just me, but it just seems like you don't like me very much. Listen, I'm not going to stand around and watch Brenda fall apart.
I am beginning to understand why she refused to come back to Port Charles. You have your life, she has hers. Don't take that away from her. You need to respect what she wants you to do. Just leave her alone.
Robin, sorry I'm late. Is Mac okay? Yeah, Uncle Mac's fine. You cannot leave me messages like that. It makes me feel like something serious happened.
Well, I need you to talk me down.
Oh, this has to be bad if I am your voice of reason.
I mean, you're completely not judgmental. You have great instincts about people, and you're a lot smarter than you pretend to be.
Okay, you can tell me what's up.
Remember when I used to babysit you and Georgie, and we'd go to Kelly's and get ice cream, and then we'd sit out here and watch all the boats?
Yeah, you always let me get 2 scoops with sprinkles.
And then we'd make up stories about everyone on the boats.
Mine always involved some huge explosion or major catastrophe.
Mm-hmm.
Georgie's were always about some ocean expedition with sea monsters.
Mine were always romantic.
Yours were the best.
They were always about people falling in love and then heading off to some romantic destination like Spain or the French Riviera.
And everybody was always beautiful, and they had gorgeous clothes, and there was usually a full moon reflecting off the ocean.
Yeah. They were always, you know, stories of a life that I didn't think I could have. Stories about how, you know, true love could never be destroyed.
You had a good reason to believe in that.
Yeah, well, now I know love is fragile and a lot of things can destroy it, including marriage.
I mean, after all, you're the one who told me